Welcome back to the 2018 Campaign Against Cancer here in Denver, Colorado for the Back to Dials podcast. My name is Asa.
My name is Ben.
And we're back at the Wizard's Chest for round 4 of the Campaign Against Cancer. Now, something weird happens for Campaign Against Cancer fights or days. There have been 3 rounds so far. Now, people have been potted off into pods of 6 to 8, depending on the number of players. And they're basically playing their own little mini tournaments.
Yes, so I actually have no idea how this system works. I didn't know about it until 2 rounds ago. So,
Yep. So this is actually one of the top tables on the top pod. Sam Shepic is on the bottom. We got Kyle on the top. We've got 2 very interesting Imperial and First Order lists here. On Sam's side, we have Palp aces with a Gunboat and Quickdraw, and on Kyle, we have 2 TIE silencers and a TIE fighter.
I am really excited to see the double silencers.
Me too.
Because that's going to be fun. But I also, I'm looking forward to seeing Sam's list. I know he's been flying it for a while, and I've never actually seen it in action. So
yeah, which gunboat is that?
So he's flying a Palp shuttle with collision detector and countermeasures, and he's flying a rowboat with Deadeye, harpoon missiles, and guidance chips, and then he has extra munitions on that as well, and he has Quickdraw with Title, VI, harpoon missiles, lightweight frame, advanced optics, and fire control system.
That rowboat with the Deadeye stuff is going to be really excellent, especially since we're not seeing like any hot cop Fen here like at all at this tournament.
I think I saw 1 ghost earlier, but I didn't get a good look at what else was flying with that. But yeah, and then I'm not quite sure what the kit on the 2 silencers is. I suspect that it's Kylo and Blackout. And then probably the test pilot, like an Blackout. Academy tie or Wampa or something. But we'll see. It looks like an Academy tie from what I'm seeing on the table.
It looks like it's deploying first.
Yep. Yeah, so we'll see. And down goes the Palp shuttle. That's it. Game over, folks. Go
Yep.
on.
Now, while we are waiting for the list to come in, just remember bit.ly/CAC Denver. We are going to give a Lego Microfighter Millennium Falcon away to the first person to donate at least $20 to the Campaign Against Cancer St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Sorry, not the Millennium Falcon. It's a Y-Wing with the most, just the best smile on the pilot's face. We're going to give away a Horton Psalm Microfighter. It's going to be amazing. Get your donations in bit.ly/CAC Denver. Send your receipt into feedback@backtodials.com. The first person to donate at least $20 will walk away. Well, we'll probably mail it to you, but we'll come away with this Y-Wing.
Well, yeah, but once we mail it to you, you can walk away from wherever you are.
Exactly.
And you'll have it.
Exactly. So a very, very good point. And every donation gets you, every donation of $10 or more gets you a raffle ticket, with every $10 being 1 single ticket to receive the X-Wing poster, the canvas print. The first person to donate $50 or more receives the Millennium Falcon print. So get your donations in fast, folks. Everything goes to a good cause. St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
All right, and looks like we're shaking hands and about ready to start. We are just waiting on our overlay a little bit. It won't be too long.
Just waiting on the list to come in. That's it there. Putting down dials. Remember, if you donate, send your receipt in ASAP to feedback@backtodials.com. Remember, bit.ly/CAC Denver. Send your receipt to feedback@backtodials.com.
And our timer for this game has just started. We'll have that up on the screen momentarily for you guys, but not too much going on yet. You'll see some nice round dials, all with that blue Imperial on that blue Imperial color on the
blue,
back.
Black Imperial. It's great to see 2 Imperialists here. I'm very excited for the Quickdraw and Rowboat list. I love the Gunboat. I absolutely adore the Gunboat.
I like the idea of the Gunboat, but I'm bad at it, so I hate it because I don't know how to fly it. I really, really like the silencer. I know that Asa does not. He refuses to acknowledge that it might be a better choice than Vader sometimes.
So it's not a better choice than Vader, but it's a good complement to Vader.
Mm-hmm.
It's really excellent to fly alongside Vader.
Mm-hmm.
And
you just keep telling yourself that.
Let's get those lists in.
Yeah, so we got the Academy tie coming in with a 5 straight and a barrel roll, getting into blocking position. And here we have the Palp shuttle with a 3 straight moving in slow as the Space Cow do.
It is not moving in slow at all. That is a really fast maneuver for a Space Cow to be doing.
Yeah, but the angle
straight
makes
right
it
out of the
slow.
gate.
I win.
He's leaving a lot of room open on his right-hand side there.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's looking to move around that debris field on the left and just kind of try to keep it out of the fight for as long as he can to keep Palpatine alive.
Right.
And we got a focus for the Lambda shuttle here. Now we got the rowboat moving with what looks like a 1 straight. Moving along the back edge there.
See, that's what slow is.
Yeah. Hey, Asa, go die.
No! That's very mean.
Yeah.
That's a very mean thing of you to say. Now, both of these players, I believe, are going to have been undefeated for the first 3 rounds to be in this pod. So there's obviously something going right for both of them. Test pilot, Blackout, turning 3 hard turn over to pilot left, moving up the other edge of that board. And here we have the list. We have an Academy pilot indeed. Kylo Ren and Test Pilot Blackout, both of those guys with Push the Limit. Advanced Sensors, Advanced Optics, and Auto Thrusters. Kylo with that First Order Vanguard.
And on Sam's side, we've already said it once, but we've got Quickdraw with Veteran Instincts, Fire Control System, Harpoon Missiles, Advanced Optics, Lightweight Frame, and Special Ops Training. 1 Row Squadron Veteran with a Deadeye, Extra Munitions, Harpoon Missiles, and Guidance Chips. And an Omicron Group pilot with Collision Detector, Emperor Palpatine, and Countermeasures.
Yes. All right, so those Sam ships are moving in slowly around along the side of the board, and Kylo just absolutely streaking forward there with no regard for any safety. He's just getting right into the fight with a Advanced Sensors boost, Push the Limit focus, and the 5 straight green to clear that.
Yep. And we are. He is, of course, hanging on to that focus with his Advanced Optics after this round. So him and Test Pilot Blackout are both coming in for a pretty heavy engagement, first engagement, probably.
Right.
Looking to move in and ideally take one of their actions to take a target lock on their first victim, so that they've got a fully modded shot.
Absolutely. So both of those TIE silencers are very threatening. In fact, Test Pilot Blackout, built basically exactly like Kylo Ren, still out PS's that rowboat and the shuttle on Sam's side. So he's got to do some. So he's basically got 2 almost identical ships to deal with over there.
Yeah, for sure. It's they both basically may as well be at the same pilot skill for the way this game is laid out.
Right.
Just with there's no beating Quickdraw's PS no matter what they are, and
Indeed.
there's no beating theirs with that rowboat.
So from Sam's point of view, is one of those pilots an obvious first target?
Personally, I would probably go after Blackout first. Keep myself from ending up with that show the dark side. Blinded pilot. Because if you can somehow manage to get Kylo down to be their last ship and then remain behind him and out of arc, then you won't end up affected by those dark-sided blinded pilots.
Now, on the other hand, Sam's ships aren't really the ones that are super able to keep up with Kylo, right? He will be flying circles around them, even if they are quick draw.
True, but the problem is if he were to go for Kylo first, Quickdraw would have the first shot out of his list. Quickdraw would end up dark-sided, and if I were Kyle here, I would immediately try to pilot skill 0.
Right, absolutely. Now here comes that TIE fighter screaming up with a 4 straight in the barrel roll off to the other side of the shuttle. Sam's shuttle is going to go. That looks like a 1 straight forward or a 1 bank in one direction. Yes, there we go. Interesting, Sam here leaving almost his entire right side open.
Yeah, I think it looks to me almost like he's going after Kylo first, just based on the position of each of his ships.
Yes, it does.
And he, to me, doesn't seem at all worried about that Academy pilot, which, I mean, if you can keep it from getting in blocking position, you don't generally have to
I mean, it's those little
it.
ships that are going to plink away.
Yeah, it will plink away, but the plinking is a much less concern than the much harder hitting ships.
And here comes Test Pilot Blackout in for the flank. Now remember Test Pilot Blackout's ability. He is able to reduce your agility by 2, or the number of dice you roll by 2, if he's firing an obstructed shot. So allowing him to get the flank and really play those asteroids to his advantage is, I think, going to be detrimental to Sam right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think because Blackout is essentially Imperial Wedge if he hangs out in the asteroid field, and that makes him really hard to deal with, especially for that Palp shuttle. That shuttle is going to have a hard time shaking Blackout and keeping Blackout from getting those basically agility 0
Now,
shots.
exactly. Now, interesting thing versus Wedge. Wedge says reduce the defender's agility by 1. Blackout says the defender rolls 2 fewer dice. So
yeah.
it's not an agility. So even that 1 agility shuttle up to 2 from the asteroid, Wedge would only knock him down to 1.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But Blackout knocks him down to 0.
Right.
Can be better than Wedge, and I do think that he has the obstructed shot. Now, if he wants to take that one on the shuttle right now, if Quickdraw is in range, I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough choice to make depending on where Quickdraw ends up. I don't expect Quickdraw to end up in Blackout's range here, but we'll have to wait until we see where he moves to.
And Kylo Ren grabbing a target lock onto the Palp shuttle right there.
And here's Quickdraw's maneuver. I see a 3 bank.
That might be, I believe so, yes. Everybody's just trying to get up in here, but I think that Sam's ships might be a little bit behind right now. Maybe not able to bring their firepower to bear entirely on the first engagement.
Right, yeah. I think that shuttle is probably the only thing getting a shot on Sam's side of the board this turn. Checking for a target lock with Quickdraw, which is out.
Yep, it's possible that row might have a shot, but I don't believe so.
I doubt we'll be seeing a shot from that row this turn.
Now, interesting thing here, it's because I think that both Kylo and Blackout have a shot, and in fact, that Academy pilot might even as well.
Oh yeah,
this might be a heck of an opening salvo against a basically defenseless shuttle. That's exactly what Kylo wants wants right now.
That shuttle is definitely going to take some hurt this round.
So remember, folks, we are raffling off an Lego we're not raffling off. We're giving away a Lego Y-Wing this round to the first person who donates $20 to the X-Wing campaign against cancer to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. If you do donate using the link bit.ly/CAC Denver, you must email your receipt to feedback@backtodials.com to get your name in. But do go ahead and do that, and you will get the Lego Y-Wing. Adam, is there a chance that we could get that up on stream real quick just to see what we got? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Lego Y-Wing. With the happiest pilot in the entire world.
Oh yeah, just very smiley, very generally happy to be alive and be flying a Y-Wing.
Right, so share the stream, tell your friends, and get your donations in. It is the Lego version of Horton Psalm, right? If he had an EPT.
Yeah, if he had an EPT, he'd be that happy version.
Otherwise. All right, so here comes Kylo's shot, range 3 on the shuttle. We're going to spend that target lock, just 1 hit and 2 other results. We roll into 2 hits and a blank against the shuttle. Now, should he pop Palpatine right here?
That's a tough choice to make.
So he is going to Palpatine in and evade here. I think that's the right choice because Blackout's going to reduce his agility, right?
Right, and he'll still be rolling 1 die against Blackout here since that will be range 3.
So he'll reduce by 1 anyway. So there's 1,
here, so
2,
that's 2,
no damage.
All right, so the next shot coming in here will be from test pilot Blackout.
And that is range 3 and obstructed for sure.
Yep.
Test pilot Blackout getting a good shot.
Yeah, so this is effectively a range 2 shot with the way everything has worked out. But
range 3 obstruction changes to range 2, and they're just going through exactly how the peculiarities of this will work, because test pilot Blackout isn't something that we see all the time.
Yeah, so for those of you who are unaware and missed it saying it, you can hear my words. You know what I meant.
Yep, there it is.
Blackout's ability when attacking, if the attack is obstructed, the defender rolls 2 fewer defense dice to a minimum of 0.
And he rolls 2 hits to focus, spends that focus to get 3 hits. Shuttle on point with 1 evades, 2 more damage. Into Emperor Palpatine.
First 2 damage. No damage came from Kylo. So.
Right, exactly. He's on point with the evades. So 2.
Yeah, you said 2 more damage.
Yeah, 2 more than 0. technically correct, and that is the best kind of correct, as you know. It looks like there is no shot from the row.
Oh, no, I see a shot. Oh, no shot from the row. Shuttle range 3 shot at Kylo.
Range 3, two hits. Kylo should be fine. Range 3, there's his auto thrusters. Does not even need to spend his focus.
All right, and last but not least, we have the Academy pilot with a range 2 shot on the shuttle.
Pew pew, indeed. He gets 1 hit. Let's see if that shuttle can be on point with that evade one more time. There is Paint. He will focus it.
Yep, and there we go. So this was probably the best that this
best case scenario
could have asked for.
Absolutely. Every single one of his dice, with some help from Palpatine, came up evades, and he only took 2 damage. Getting, what's that, 6, 7, 8 dice fired at him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can do
8
math.
dice fired at him. He only took 2 damage. That's not bad, Mr. Palpatine. And we're going to go into next round now. Where do you think that Sam's going to go from right here? Because he's got ships coming in from all sides.
Yeah, if I were Sam, I would probably just turn all 3 of my ships in, turn all of my ships into the right and try to catch Kylo. It's hard to predict where he's going to end up, but you can at least probably pull a shot off with Quickdraw here.
So you're thinking about like a 2 hard turn with that shuttle into the right and then bank maneuvers at, probably bank 2?
Yeah, something
I
like
would
that
say.
For sure. Maybe a bank 1, but probably a bank 2.
There's a 2 bank coming in from that TIE fighter with sort of the same idea, just stay behind the shuttle. I wonder if that TIE fighter is really going to be going for the blocks right now or just enjoying being ignored and going to put in some damage.
Yeah,
There's
it looks
a focus.
like he's just using them for the extra red dice right now. And here, of course, we have that 2 hard turn in from the shuttle as predicted, with one of its wings not fully
It's waving
down,
at us.
so it's never it's gonna be an awkward maneuver.
Now that shuttle does have what is that? Countermeasures. So in a bad situation, like if all these guys rock up into range 1, he can in fact pop those and survive for a little while longer.
So here we have a 2 hard from the gunboat. So he's really hoping that Kylo is gonna go fast and end up in front of where he has placed that gunboat.
I think that's a pretty fair assumption. Or maybe
he could be
catching
going for
Blackout.
Blackout here. Yeah,
He does have Deadeye. It looks like he might also be able to catch that TIE fighter, too.
Yeah,
so,
he definitely has options. We'll know for sure who his target is once Quickdraw moves and takes her target lock. But for now, his options are open.
Exactly. So Test Pilot Blackout barrel rolling out with his advanced sensors. He will push the limit, probably to acquire a focus. There it is. And then come in with just a 2 bank.
Yep, and that is green because somebody dipped that dial in green paint.
Exactly.
So it will clear that push the limit stress. And up next we have Kylo Ren.
Now, he could have done something super cheeky and just barrel rolled to the right and then done a 1 hard turn.
Looks like we're doing a 1 bank, opting to... Or, no, this will be a boost.
Yep, 1 bank boost.
And then... yeah, so I'm not quite sure what he's going for here. Could be that he's just looking to bump something and take... Depends on where this barrel roll goes and what his maneuver is, but...
If he does take a barrel roll.
Yeah, if he does. It could be that he's looking to bump the shuttle and just reduce the number of guns on Kylo.
Right. He does keep his focus with advanced optics there,
Yes.
so he is very well set up for a good shot against whoever he doesn't run into.
Yes, exactly.
Pushing for a target lock on the gunboat. Looks like he might be looking to run into that shuttle right there.
I see a number 2... Oh, a 3.
It's a 3?
3 bank and running into the shuttle.
Now, he might pop right through there, though. Let's see. It's hard to tell here from the stream because Sam's delightful hat is in the way, but it does come right back up and bump to the front of the shuttle. That's what Kyle wants, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely a good position for him to be in. And we'll see. Still not a definite target for Sam here, but it's looking like probably Kylo.
Now, is Kylo at range 1 of that gunboat though? Because he's got to ask about that.
That's a good question. Well, Quickdraw is target locking Blackout here, so
yes.
My question is, does that gunboat look like it's in range of Blackout to you? I'm not sure if he'll be able to get a harpoon off there.
I'm not sure. I think it'll be close, but I believe that he is. Here comes Quickdraw, range 3 obstructed. onto Test Pilot Blackout is what it looks like to me. Now, Blackout, if he decides to shoot back at Quickdraw, will have a really nice shot.
Yeah, definitely. And will take a revenge shot from Quickdraw, but at range 3.
Yes.
Obstructed. Yeah, so they're trying to decide right now if these ships are square onto each other, what the closest point is.
So remember, if they are square onto each other, then the attacker gets to pick the points. While they're deciding their reminder, bit.ly/CAC Denver, donate at least $20 and receive the Lego Microfighter Y-Wing. Send your receipt to feedback@backtostyles.com. If you donated, here come harpoon missiles from Quickdraw through the debris, so we don't get the range 3 bonus. He's gonna need a target lock on that.
So we got 1 hit so far, and here is the rerolls from the target lock, and I see all paint.
That looks like it.
Focus for 4 hits.
Fire control system is retained 4 hits. I see 1. We have auto thrusters, and he will, in fact, spend that focus.
Yep, so that will be 1 shield off, and the harpooned condition will apply.
Now, if that gunboat does, in fact, have a harpoon shot on Blackout, that could be bad news.
Yeah, that definitely could put some hurt on him, but it depends on. It looks like it could be in range, could be out, could go either way there.
Yep. So there's a harpoon. Remember, if you're hit by an attack, there's at least 1 uncanceled crit result. You blow up if you are harpooned. That missile explodes and does you some extra damage and splashes to everybody else. So here comes Kylo Ren's shot. Looks like they measured range 1 onto the gunboat.
Yep, and this is modified with a focus and a target lock.
Range 2 into Quickdraw.
Oh, going for the range 2
Interesting shot here. Looks like he's just trying to strip his shields, perhaps?
Yeah, definitely. While Quickdraw's only revenge shot is against a hard-to-hit target, spending that focus for 3 hits.
Yep.
Here's Quickdraw first, the 2 dice from agility. We got 1 evade, and here's the lightweight frame.
Only 1 evade right there, so he does take 2 shields off, but will be able to take a revenge shot against Test Pilot Blackout out there.
So what do you think, Asa? Would you use Palpatine here and try to get a crit in?
Honestly, I think so. I really want to get some damage through. But there's the fire control system target lock. He might not even need it. There it is. 3 hits. He's got no tokens. And he does, in fact, dodge 2 with the help of auto thrusters, and 1 more shield comes off of Test Pilot Blackout.
All right, so for those of you keeping track at home, we are now on Test Pilot Blackout's shot, since things can get confusing with Quickdraw involved.
We were at Quickdraw's shot, then we were at Kylo's shot, then we were back at Quickdraw's shot. Here comes Test Pilot Blackout against Quickdraw, range 3 through the rock. 1 hit. Palpatine is going to make that an evade, even though it was only 1 die.
Yep, so we got no damage on the Quickdraw, keeping that last shield for future revenge shots.
Exactly. Now let's see what that got. He's got the harpoon. That's not good for Blackout.
Yeah, that is very, very bad for Blackout. So let's see how this goes, modified with guidance chips and a focus.
And a focus. I see 3 symbols. We will focus, and we will guidance chips. There is 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing that 4th there.
It was 2 blanks and 2 paint.
Gotcha. There's a bunch of dice going every which way. Oh, no!
3 hits into 1 evade from auto thrusters.
So 2 hits and double harpooned is what ends up happening right there. It would have been nice to be able to palp in a crit right there and kill him.
Yeah, definitely. But you needed it on Quickdraw's defense.
Right, and that sucker still has, I might remind you, 1 more harpoon missile in the can before he has to reload.
Oh, yeah. That's,
hitting a crit against Quickdraw.
Ooh,
with nothing.
Into nothing.
So Quickdraw's going to actually take a crit onto the hull. Major hull breach, so everything on Quickdraw is face up now. So that's not great.
No, that is not. So here's hoping for Sam that Quickdraw can manage to roll some good evades in the next couple rounds.
Exactly, and it's important to note that I think Kyle might have achieved something really important, and that's stripping Quickdraw's shields in 1 round, so that he's not going to get multiple revenge shots. He only ever gets 1.
Right. Yeah. That is absolutely crucial. I do want to make clear, because our overlay might be a little confusing here, but the Row Squadron Veterans does still have 1 harpoon missile left.
Correct.
Because of those extra munitions. So we've got we're back at dials now. So
I definitely think it's interesting because even though Test Pilot Blackout took a lot of damage that round, I think that Kyle might still be on top right here positionally.
Yeah, for sure. I do think that Blackout is probably going to go down this round, but
I don't know about that. See, he could pull, one of those things where he barrel rolls out to the left, pushes for a focus, and just jets forward out of the way.
It could be. The problem is going to be getting out of Quickdraw's back arc that way.
It's only 2 dice.
It is only 2 dice, but he only needs 1 crit to go through.
Now, so where do you think that Kyle's going to go? We'll play the game of hypothetical prediction here.
Yeah, well, I think probably running with Blackout, or Blackout is double harpooned. That makes him a hyper-aggressive blocker.
That's true.
If you want him to be. So he could possibly just jet forward where he is and go for a block. Because if Quickdraw gets blocked by Blackout, that makes Blackout basically safe. Because if Sam uses one of his other ships to kill Blackout, that also kills Quickdraw.
That is absolutely true. Now, do you think that Quickdraw might do something cheeky, turn out to the right?
Yeah, I would probably hard turn Quickdraw to the right and look to either get that back arc on or catch Blackout off guard if he does decide to jet off to the left.
That's true.
Or just shoot at the Academy pilot.
That could work too, unless the Academy pilot blocks him. The Academy actually is in a pretty good position right now to start blocking some folks.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think that shuttle has got to move forward in order for the row to move forward even just a little bit right there.
Yes. So a 0 stop is, well, I guess he's stressed still.
I mean, something like a 1 banks to the left to self bump.
Yeah. It's if that rowboat wants to get a harpoon off this turn again, it's gonna have to not bump because he definitely needs that focus. Because a rowboat without its harpoon missiles is nothing.
Right. So we got a suggestion from the YouTube chat, actually from Icarus Rising on that Test Pilot Blackout, a 2-bank to pilot right and just go right in the middle there. So he might get a shot off on Quickdraw or the row, and if either one of them kill him, then it's just this gigantic bomb in the center that explodes and kills Quickdraw, hurts the row, probably hurt the shuttle as well.
Yeah, it could be really bad for Sam depending on where Blackout goes here, because either he does a ton of damage to his own ships with it, or he just can't shoot Blackout.
Right, depending where Kylo goes too. I mean, he could very easily just advanced sensors focus, K-turn.
Yeah, well,
or advanced sensors boost, depending on where he goes.
He might have a hard time clearing a K-turn because of where Quickdraw is positioned
That
right
is
now,
true.
But
now, with all that said, we are still trying to get donations for this Y-Wing right here. The first $20 donation this round will get the X-Wing, or the Lego Microfighter Y-Wing, with a very happy Horton Psalm minifigure inside it.
Yes, truly adorable.
Truly adorable. Remember to donate bit.ly/CAC Denver and get your receipt or a screenshot of your receipt sent into feedback@backtodials.com. Here comes that TIE fighter doing a 3 hard turn, just shoving himself right in the middle of everything TIE fighters do.
Yep, that is the job of an Academy pilot.
Exactly. Just get in the way.
Yeah,
be useful by doing nothing. Here comes the shuttle. I believe we might see a 2-bank to the left. In fact, there's a 1-bank to the left. Now, will this clear?
I don't think it will.
I don't believe so, and in fact, it won't, and he's going to go nowhere. That's not good for Sam.
No,
he needed that row to clear to actually be able to get some.
At the very least, but that is not what he wanted there, and I could tell that that's not what he was hoping for.
Right.
So here comes the rowboat with
and there's
that
the 1-bank. Yep. He needed that sucker. I mean, he would have been blocked by the Academy anyway. So if he wants to take a shot at the Academy,
he's got a range 1 on the Academy this way. Whereas if that shuttle had moved, he would have hit the Academy and had no shots with the rowboat.
Man, if those rowboats could take fire control.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a reason that they can't.
Good. Exactly. All right, so now we get to see where Blackout's going.
Yeah, and it looks like Kyle is trying to make some decisions on advanced sensor actions here.
It looks like he might be considering a barrel roll out to the left, as we thought.
Yeah, could be. I'm curious as to. Yeah,
there it is. There's the barrel roll out to the left. Now is he going to push for another action, maybe even a boost. If he did a boost to the left, there he goes. Did he do a hard turn in too?
Yeah,
that would be a hell of a maneuver.
Yeah,
with a too hard turn.
Really, really good maneuver for Blackout. Depending, I see a number 2.
There it is.
Yep.
There's the too hard turn. Very, very well done by Test Pilot Blackout there. Of course, if you're gonna die, might as well be a bomb. But how about just not die?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So depending on where Quickdraw goes here, Sam does have the potential to take Blackout down without killing Quickdraw, and getting some damage off onto the Academy tie, which could be really good. But it's very, very dependent on where Quickdraw moves.
Exactly. Now this is all just one big cluster here. Kylo Ren, he could just target lock focus and stay exactly where he is.
Yeah, he could. I'm not sure. We're not sure yet what the maneuver is.
Barrel roll out to the left. He might be trying to get out.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to escape from this cluster.
I mean, I actually really like the target lock focus just bump option.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good move, but looks like Kyle has something different in mind. Maybe he knows something we don't.
I mean, it looks like he does already have the target lock, so he is going to... Aha! Pretty clever right there. He barrel rolled out, and now he's going to attempt a 4K turn.
Not sure if that's going to fit, though, and this could put him in a really bad spot, facing the wrong direction and stressed, even though its dial is pretty much green.
Right.
That means that he
Ad
will not
infinitum.
be able to advance sensors next round. Yep, and that does not quite make it, so they're trying to judge where it lands right now.
Oh, it looks like Kylo's Kylo is actually going to slip right past the shuttle.
Yeah, so again, this gives Sam a really good opportunity. If he can manage to get a crit through on Blackout, he can do a lot of damage to every one of Kyle's ships.
Quickdraw's got a red maneuver. He's slooping.
All right, yeah. I mean,
that's a great Quickdraw. That's a great maneuver.
Yeah, he's got the target lock on Blackout. He's got the Palpatine support.
And honestly, if he kills Blackout this round, now it's absolutely bad for Kyle because he'll take...
Yeah, well, because he can kill the Academy pilot, too, if he kills Blackout here.
Right.
He'll do 2 damage to the Academy pilot, and then the Gunboat can finish him off.
If he clears this sloop, and I think he's going to.
I think he's got it, yeah.
He's got the target lock. He's got Palpatine support. This and a tokenless Test Pilot Blackout out there at range 2. That's going to be a heck of a shot from Quickdraw.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely brutal.
Absolutely stellar called move there from Sam.
Yeah,
really great sloop.
Honestly, really amazing considering none of these maneuvers seem to go the way either of these players were expecting them to.
Right.
So really, this was just an amazing round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, so we're going to see the quick draw shot from Kylo. He's looking for a range 2 ruler right there. Is he going to palp in the crit? Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like he's palping.
He hasn't rolled yet. I hear a palp being said. He's palping in a crit.
Yep,
there we go,
Palpatine
Sam.
Crit. Definitely
Attaboy.
a good choice.
Attaboy, put that damage through.
Oh,
1, 2. He
man.
doesn't. Yeah, there it is. The hit. Crit,
yeah, Blackout
crit.
has to roll perfect here. Natural evades for this to
and he takes 2 damage. There he is. Blackout is going down. 2 crits, and the double harpoon is going to go off. We have 2 damage coming in against Kylo Ren, against the Academy pilot, and probably against the shuttle as well.
Yeah, definitely, potentially against the shuttle. Let's see. So this has also done another really good thing for Sam here, which is that shuttle isn't taking any shots this round.
Yeah.
Now. His Palpatine's going to be around a long time.
That was that is incredible. Blackout from what looked like an absolutely stellar move.
Yeah.
Has completely turned around with an excellent sloop and a called shot from Quickdraw.
Yeah, and that also takes 2 shields off of the shuttle, which we just confirmed. Yeah, so this is Sam's opportunity to also take out that Academy pilot, and now Quickdraw's taking nothing.
He does have a great range 1 shot on Kylo too. Like you might not get that again, right?
Yeah, he does. If you can kill the Academy pilot though, then Quickdraw's not getting shot at all, and now all risk is off of her.
I'm not sure if the Academy pilot has a shot on Quickdraw right now.
I think it might be. I think it might be catching that right side, that pilot right side of Quickdraw.
It's a very close call.
We've had a few shots where we've judged, oh no, there's no way that's in, and then it has been. So I'm leaving.
Yeah,
a little
we are
margin for
extremely
error
bad.
here.
Yeah.
I see 3
into
dice
the
being
academy.
rolled.
2
Yep,
crits.
2 crits
And
into
a
the
tokenless academy. I see 2 evades, though. Academy pilots doing what Academy pilots do best.
Wow.
Taking exactly no damage from anything.
Yeah, that is crazy. I see a shot into Quickdraw. No, what is this?
That was a range 1 shot into the rowboat. Apparently, he did not actually have the shot on Quickdraw.
Well, that is really good for Sam, although he is taking 2 damage on that rowboat, it looks like.
That might have been the game turner.
Yeah.
From what I thought was Kyle in the bag, a Quickdraw had 2 hull and an excellent positional game, has just turned completely around.
Yep, and we've seen a lot of that today, for sure. Was that only one shield off of the rowboat?
Only
there?
1 shield off that row.
Yeah, so it still could go either way, because every time today that we've said, oh, this player has it in the bag, they don't.
They have not, exactly.
So I'm going to keep from making any snap judgments this time, but right now things have swung in Sam's favor for sure.
All right, so we're still looking to get some donations for that Y-Wing Lego Microfighter. Let's do this, Ben. Let's actually drop the level just to get some money for St. Jude's here. $10 to bit.ly/CAC Denver. Send your receipt to feedback@backtodials.com. That's just $10, half of what it was 5 minutes ago. With 42 minutes left in the round, $10, the first person to get your receipt into feedback@backtodials.com will get you this Y-Wing Microfighter. Now, Kyle is now in a bad position, right? He's got a damaged Kylo Ren. He's got a damaged Academy tie against a full-up row and Palpatine. And Quickdraw.
Yeah, this is, so he's not taking any shots from that shuttle for a long time, which could work in his favor, but he's got a rowboat who is positioned properly right now to keep on Kylo for a little while, and Quickdraw is going to be very hard to shake.
So there's what looks like a 4K turn, I'm assuming, from that Academy tie. There he is. Now, if Sam predicted this went a little bit quicker with the shuttle, that could give the row the opportunity it needs to come forward and start getting some actions again.
Yeah, for sure. I think that rowboat is probably looking to move off to the pilot right to keep on Kylo.
He might just turn in hard. Oh, 0 stop from the shuttle. Look at that, range 1 shot on the Academy.
Yeah, that's not a bad position to be in, for sure. So here's Kylo moving in with that green 2 hard to clear that stress he gained last round.
Now, I'm not exactly sure if... well, I guess going around the rock to the left would have put him square in rowboat sights in a couple turns right there.
Yeah, well, let's see what he takes for his actions here.
I think, I mean, probably a focus and... It's interesting because he doesn't necessarily want to be stressed right now.
Right.
Because then he loses his advanced sensor shenanigans.
Right, but he could also take a boost here and probably stay out of the gunboat sights for a little bit. He won't be taking a harpoon either way, because if the gunboat does take a hard turn right, it'll be
the gunboat's already
1.
moved. He did like a 1 straight and bumped.
Oh, right. Why would the gunboat would have already moved? Yeah, so he's probably going to focus up and just hope that, oh, here's a barrel roll trying to stay out of that range 1 of Quickdraw, depending on where she ends up.
That does also give him a great opportunity to hard turn into the right next round.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's Quickdraw. Where are we heading, buddy?
Looks like a 3 straight.
Just 1 bank.
No, 1 bank. Man, I cannot read dials.
I mean,
today.
heck, he's still got a nice shot right there, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
so that
still
takes
at
away
Kylo.
That stress, and
go ahead.
Not
Probably
sure
take a target lock. No, there's just a focus right there because he might take a shot from that Academy. So he's got to hedge his bets if the shuttle doesn't kill him. Here comes Quickdraw into Kylo Ren.
Looks like range 2.
Is he going to palp in anything? It doesn't look like he's actually going to palp in any damage.
Probably saving it to keep Quickdraw alive on the odd chance he
or
doesn't
to get the
kill
range
off.
1 shot against the Academy.
True.
I would take that, honestly. He doesn't need it. There's 3 hits with the spending of a focus against Kylo.
Kylo's got 2 evades, taking 1 hit to 1 shield. Oh,
He's got no
Kylo's
shields
already
left
had
because of that big blackout bomb.
Yep. So that's 3 hull left on Kylo
Who knows
Ren.
that TIE silencers could be bombers?
Yeah. Well, they can be bombs.
That's true. There is a very big distinction right there. Hey, guys, once again, bit.ly/CAC Denver. Was that a crit? Ah, he is assigning the, I will show you the dark side condition to Quickdraw. What did he assign out there?
Yep, so... Yeah, so here's the condition. He gets to...
He assigned a damaged cockpit to Quickdraw.
Yep, so the next crit that Quickdraw takes will be a damaged cockpit, which will force her down to pilot skill 0. It'll be kind of hard to get that on her at this point, I think, considering that the Academy tie probably won't get a shot this round. It'll probably die.
Right.
But we'll see.
Well, here comes the shuttle. Range 1 on the TIE Fighter, palping a crit. An excellent... Oh, good Lord. I see 1 hit and 3 crits.
Yeah,
that's a dead TIE Fighter.
Ooh,
taking all 3 of those crits.
Oh,
Youch.
man.
That shuttle, I think somebody got shown the dark side of the Force this round.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And it wasn't Quickdraw. We got a major explosion which did not go off. Another major explosion which does not go off. Apparently only little teeny major explosions.
Some minor explosion. No, that's
but it looks like he's able to mark something off on his X-Wingo sheet. Absolutely brutal. I mean, that's, if anything, a fatality if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, right.
I mean, look at that.
Man, that is insane. There is just nothing of that ship left. It's been obliterated.
It is ridiculous how well Quickdraw has been able to stay on Kylo's tail right here. I mean, we've only seen 1 or 2 rounds of that, but at the same time, Kyle did push last round, so he's not going to be able to get any advanced sensor shenanigans this round.
Right,
so,
and he also can't turn around this round, which is
exactly.
really important. He'll probably take a 2 hard and get some shots off on the shuttle, which will also keep the gunboat from getting any shots on him for a little while.
Right,
so.
I think the gunboat's going to start to try to gain some space, maybe a 3 straight.
Yeah,
do
a
some
3
slam.
straight, or it could be like a 3 hard and then a 3 hard in the other direction. Try and get on the outside of those debris fields.
I think that he's got to gain a little bit more space than that. Maybe a 3 straight and get a target lock. Take that shot, and so the next turn he might be able to come back in. I don't know. We shall see. Everybody's putting down their dials except for Quickdraw right here.
Well, none of the ships are putting their dials down. It's
I like to roleplay the pilots,
and that's disturbing. So just waiting on the Palp shuttle here on its dial. Probably a 1 bank.
So how does Quickdraw best follow Kylo right here? A 2 hard turn, or perhaps maybe a sloop?
I think a 2 hard turn in order to take a focus and get another heavy shot off.
Well, he does already have that target lock and the pilot skill advantage, so a 2 hard turn, if that does in fact land him in shot, he could take a nice barrel roll to make sure he has
he could also
has the shot. Now, Kylo could also 2 hard turn, barrel roll, and block that 2 hard turn.
Right, yeah, it's it could go any direction. So we have a 2 hard from the gunboat here, following behind the Palp shuttle.
All those Cygnus Spaceworks ships, all those swans and cows just following each other in this epic train. Remember, donate bit.ly/CAC Denver. All of your donations go directly to St. Jude's Children's Miracle Network and benefit cancer research, because this is the 2018 campaign against cancer. Here comes a 2 left-hand slam from that gunboat onto the debris.
Come on and slam.
Oh, taking a crit, but that is only on the shield. And remember, if you do donate, send your receipt to feedback@backtodials.com.
Yeah, guys, we got some cool raffle prizes for everyone who donates, or potential for everyone who donates, and it really just is a great cause.
Absolutely,
that I think everyone should try and support. So.
Remember, $10 donation gets you that Lego Y-wing.
Yes, and any $10 donation, every $10 you donate gets your name into our raffle for some real nice
Real nice prizes,
things.
and some limited edition prints as well. Kylo Ren taking the 2 hard turn and a boost to the right, contemplating whether or not he wants to push the limit.
Yeah, if
or
I
keep
were
his
Kyle, I
shenanigans
would
intact.
not push the limit here. I would try to leave my options open for next round.
I think so,
and
for
it's
sure.
situations like this where I definitely support the pattern analyzer Kylo, so that when you dial in green maneuvers like this, you are not limited in whether or not you want to push. Because
Right.
you can push the limit, take your stress, and then clear it from the green maneuver after.
Oh, look at that. He took the barrel roll.
Yeah, trying to...
And there's a sloop. There's once again, Sam with the clutch Signor's loop here.
Yeah, that was... man, it's been a great move every time it's happened. It's just been really advantageous for him.
Absolutely.
So, again, Quickdraw not getting shot, getting a range 2 shot off with a target lock. So here comes the shot, range 2 onto Kylo Ren from
We're going to
Quickdraw.
palp us in a crit?
I probably would.
I would,
at this
too.
point. Kylo's only got 3 hull left, no auto thrusters.
There it goes.
Here's the Palpatine. And we have 2
gonna
focuses.
be 1 crit there from Palpatine to spend the
And-
target lock with fire control system. Do you reroll
And
those
I
2 to see 2 crits?
All right.
Kylo could dodge this. Ooh! Oh, no.
But he
Oh, no.
won't.
Oh, no, there's that focus, and he now takes 1 crit.
Major explosion, direct hit. Dead.
No, both the major explosions have gone out of the deck already.
That's true. Yep. So there's a crit. What is that crit?
Stunned
for us?
pilot. If he gets blocked, he takes that last damage. He takes 1 of those
All
damages.
right. Yeah. That he's not really gonna get blocked, I don't think. So that doesn't affect him too much, but he does have to be careful around these obstacles.
Now Kylo will be taking the range that looks like 3 shot onto the shuttle out there. He is going to probably be able to get half points on this shuttle, but that might be all. Look at that hit crit though.
Ooh, that is, and I see 1 evade and 1 focus.
Exactly. So the shuttle takes 1 shield and 1 critical hit.
Yep. So that is half points on the shuttle there. For those of you keeping track at home.
And the shuttle gets the other damaged cockpit that Kylo has not yet pulled from Sam's deck.
Yeah, so the shuttle is exactly where it started in the turn order, but you know.
But it's now pilot skill 0, so
yes.
if anything
so if
ever
another
affects
ship,
that, I mean,
the-
quick draw if he takes that last damage,
yeah,
right?
Or if the Academy pilot resurrects, then now it beats the
Zombie
shuttle.
Academy
And-
pilots.
Yeah. Okay, new game mode idea.
New game mode, Zombie Academy, zombie
if a ship
students
has been dead for a certain amount of turns, it comes back
as the
with
generic
no
version.
shields. Yeah, as the generic version.
Brilliant.
New game format. You heard it here first, folks. I'm trademarking it. TM.
BTD zombies, TM, 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 TM. Anyways, folks, please get in those donations, bit.ly/CAC Denver. You know you want those Legos. You know you want those prints. This T-70 X-Wing print will hang proudly in your boudoir for years to come, watching over you, protecting you with its laser cannons. Again, all of that for the first person to donate anything, $10 minimum donation, will get the Lego. Any $10 donation or above, I think $10 is the minimum that site will accept anyways, will get a raffle ticket to be able to win Legos at the end of round 6, as well as that print. So get those donations in bit.ly/CAC Denver. Send your receipt to feedback@backtodials.com. We've had some excellent donations today. Let's keep the train rolling.
Yep. And what is our goal today, Asa, for donations?
Our goal across all CAC locations is $25,000.
Yep, and what was raised last year?
$21,000.
Yeah, so definitely, we definitely have the potential to blow that out of the
Absolutely.
water this year. So
there goes the Omicron group pilot turning 2 to pilot right, staying out of the fight, keeping himself alive.
yes, which is definitely the best option. Here we have a 2 bank from the rowboat, trying to get turned around in the rightwardly direction, so that once Kylo moves up into that asteroid field, the gunboat can have its guns in the right direction.
And
I'm
here
seeing
comes a slam. We've got a 2 hard to the right.
jam.
It's always been interesting how that gunboat has been following the shuttle. I would definitely think that he wants to turn the other direction and get behind Kylo.
You would, yeah, but Kylo, especially for a ship like the like the gunboat. Where
well, it looks like he's gotten behind Kylo.
Yeah, that works.
That works too.
Behind each other.
Exactly.
All right, now they take 10 paces in each direction and they turn and shoot.
There's a boost. Now, here's the thing there. Even if Kylo does a boost and then likely push for a focus, if Quickdraw does a one bank and a one bank to the right and a barrel roll, he'll still get a shot. He's got the fire control. Oh, but there's a three straight. He could still barrel roll and get a rear arc shot.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what Sam looks like he's setting up to do. Indeed.
Barrel roll right.
And Kylo elected not to push the limit, so he doesn't even have a focus to defend himself.
Yes, he will be range 2 obstructed shot, it looks like, so also no auto thrusters.
Right.
To clear up a little bit of confusion that I've had with a few players in the past, auto thrusters reads that you get the blank into an evade if you're outside of the attacker's firing arc. That is all firing arcs.
So there's a Palp to a crit. We're going to spend that target lock. And just one focus. So just one crit there. Kylo can dodge that. There's one evade. Yep. Only one evade is breathing a little bit hard right now. So, a 3-bank sloop to the right from Quickdraw, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. How did you see that one coming, Asa?
Because it's literally what Sam has done every single other time, and that has paid off handsomely every single other time. What about Kylo there? He's
Kylo,
still on the back foot.
I think, is probably... Kylo could go 2 different directions here. I think the unexpected move would be advanced sensors barrel roll left and boost left and take like a hard turn and just start chasing after the Palp shuttle.
Right.
Because I would agree with that. At this point, Sam has shown that his quick draw will not be beaten in a duel.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think so. Having that pilot skill advantage and being able to directly get your barrel rolls every single time to make sure that you have the shot, even against somebody as maneuverable as Kylo, is absolutely key. Now, I definitely think that Kyle's not out of this game. If he can kill quick draw, then he's got this. But he has to kill that Palp shuttle.
Yeah, it's definitely an upward battle for him, I think. Uphill, that's the phrase. An uphill battle for him. Here comes a 2-bank slam from that gunboat looking to get back in the fight. So it looks like the round after this one, it will probably be engaging Kylo, probably with another harpoon.
There's a boost to the right with Kylo Ren still dueling quick draw. Again, I'm not exactly sure that's...
I just don't think that's going to work out well for Kylo in the end. It looks like a too hard right here after that advanced sensors. And he is tokened up with a focus and...
Hey, look at that.
He has a target lock. Hey, look.
A 3 sloop. Imagine that quick draw. Now, I don't think there's going to be any shots this round. But Quick Draw is in such a great position. I mean, just a one straight forward from both of them next round.
In a great position, especially since she is backed up by that gunboat.
Right.
So even if Kylo does... If Kylo manages to survive Quick Draw's shot in the next round, he is going to have to shoot the gunboat if he has any hope of surviving. And he's going to have to be a range 1 shot on the gunboat and hope for some lucky crits if it's going to work at all.
Yeah. And I'm sure the shuttle's just going to come in slowly around the top of that map, be fairly irrelevant. I do think that Kyle might have missed his chance to get back into this by not going left last round.
Yeah, I think that would have been the better move to kind of run off and reposition and get in on the Palp shuttle.
Right.
Because he does have a very good potential. Well, he would have had a very good potential to take that shuttle down, especially since it would have taken a little bit of time for Quick Draw and the rowboat to get back onto Kylo from this position where they are.
Exactly. And if Quick Draw doesn't have Palpatine backing him up, then if Kylo can kite a little bit, stay out at range 3, and then take a lightning round in.
You have assumed Quick Draw's gender. Quick Draw is female, and you need to watch your microaggressions.
Excuse me. I'll watch my microtransactions.
Yes, that's what I said.
Speaking of microtransactions, $10 will get you a raffle ticket to any of our prizes right here as well.
Let's not associate ourselves with microtransactions. Let's not bring that connotation into this.
Works for Ubisoft. Let's.
It's EA. Asa.
Everybody does, guys. Everybody does microtransactions.
Ubisoft, yeah, but EA is the one.
Yeah, but EA took away their microtransactions to Battlefront 2.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they. Anyway, I could rant about this all day.
This is not the Back to Dials game podcast.
Right, that's a podcast that I wasn't invited to.
No, you were not, because you weren't in the room at the time. Right place, right time, Ben. All right, so where do you think that Kyle is going to go from here?
Probably just turn Kylo in at this point. Kylo is getting shot at. There's no way out of it, so he may as well get a shot in return.
I mean, boost, right? Push, focus, 5 straight. Maybe he can jet out of something?
Yeah, he could try. He could try and jet out, but I think with Quickdraw's back arc, he's going to be hard-pressed to make it away.
A 3 straight forward from the gunboat. I'm assuming we're going to see a focus right here. Probably going to be leapfrogged by a 2 straight forward from Quickdraw.
Yes, yep, that is, or some sort of bank in case of...
in case of 5 straight.
In case of 5 straight,
bank
yeah.
Glass.
What? No,
I was making very, very, very bad. Yep.
Asa, you have been fired from the Back to Dials podcast. This is now the Ben Hamer Back to Dials podcast.
Ben to Dials podcast.
Ben to Dials. Oh my god.
We're being told from our tech booth that that's nothing. And what's that? Oh, I agree.
Look,
I agree
listen
that that's
here,
nothing.
Asa.
I don't have to listen here. I have your microphone. I can mute your microphone, so watch what you say, buddy. Anyways, let's see what he's going to do. He did, in fact, boost right. Is he going to take that push? No, here's just a 3 bank.
3 bank.
So
and...
he is I actually like this. He is preempting the harpoon shot from the gunboat.
Yep, yeah, he
might get the block on Quickdraw.
Yeah, he's gotten into range 1. Here's the block on Quickdraw, but I don't know if Quickdraw is going to fit in that spot, and she might end up hitting the gunboat and getting a shot on Kylo.
Now, if Sam had done what I was going to do and just one straighted forward with both of those, he would be fine right now.
Nope, that does fit. That does hit Kylo. So the only shot is going to be a range 1.
Now, the other thing is
shot on Kylo
that this sets Quickdraw up for a 3-bank sloop next turn, and we all know how that goes. Here's Kylo's range 1 shot on the gunboat. Has to target lock everything. But that's all right. Takes 3 hits. Does not spend the focus. 1
evade and 1 focus from the gunboat here. Is he going to spend his token?
I wouldn't.
No.
I just want to kill with a Palpatine and a focus.
Yeah.
I just want to kill kill Kylo right now.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Palping in a crit. There we go. With the range 1 shot.
I see
a lot of symbols right there. I mean, it turned out he didn't need the focus hit and 2 crits. Kylo's got to roll nicely.
I see
1 and 2. He's still going to take a crit, though.
Yep. So if this is a direct hit or a well-rolled major explosion...
Damaged engine! That's almost as bad. That's just the nail in the coffin, though. Seriously.
That is really bad for Kylo.
It very well might have been a direct hit because he's got 1 round left.
Yeah. Yep.
1, maybe 2, if he's lucky.
I'm trying to see any way he can hope to just K-turn and do some and try to take Quickdraw down.
Yeah, I mean with the damaged engine though, it's going to be so hard to keep him relevant, right?
Yeah,
if he's trying to dodge out of other arcs at the same time.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think that's probably the end for Kyle and Kylo.
And Kylo. So our inbox is kind of lonely right now because nobody's sending their donation receipts. bit.ly/CAC Denver. Adam is crying because nobody is giving any money to cancer research.
And it's really sad and uncomfortable because a grown man is ugly crying in the stream room right now.
Yep.
And he's sitting right in front of the microphone that feeds directly to our headphones, and it's very loud.
Yes,
and
fortunately, you all out there on the stream can't hear this, but if you could hear this, you would probably undonate everything because it's pretty bad. But in order to get him to stop, please donate at least $10. That's the minimum amount, but $10 will get you raffle tickets to be able to win some of the great prizes that we have. Limited edition prints, we've got Legos. We actually have custom painted fire sprays coming up, but right now we get the Legos. You get the raffle tickets all for $10 of a donation to St. Jude's Children's Research Center. Again, that link is bit.ly/CAC Denver. bit.ly/CAC Denver, and send your receipt to feedback@backtodials.com to get the raffle tickets. To get the first person to get that in will also get the Lego Y-Wing with a very happy Horton Psalm sitting right in the middle.
Yep, so we are setting up our dials for what I expect to be the last round of this game.
Last or second. I can see Kylo just shooting forward and prolonging this.
Yeah, for sure, although depending on Sam's move with Quickdraw here, it could be irrelevant. It could still get a point off, or a shot off.
Right.
And also,
Quickdraw could just go like a one straight forward and take a rear arc shot.
That if Kylo zooms forward, then the Palp shuttle on the back of the board there could just come in and deliver that final shot after not being in combat for a while.
Hey, we just got a donation. Logan H. Hey, I know that, Logan H. $20. Logan, congratulations. You get that Lego Y-Wing. Logan has a message for us. He says, F cancer. Thank you very much. This is a family-friendly podcast. F cancer, I agree with you, Logan. Thank you very much for your donation. You are the recipient of the Lego Y-Wing. You also get 2 raffle tickets to win that X-Wing print. And I will see you next week when I come back up to Fort Collins because you're my buddy. Thanks, buddy.
That Logan.
Yeah, it's that Logan.
I met you once. All right, so here we have a target lock onto Kylo from the Palp shuttle, who is waving at us from the back of the board. And here we have the gunboat with a 1 straight. A
1 boat.
A 1 boat.
Now, is that going to clear? Yes, it will. Sam knows what he's looking at. Going to take that target lock against Kylo. The wise maneuver so he can use a focus for defense, still get that harpoon missile shot off.
Oh, yeah. Here we have a 3-bank right from Kylo onto that asteroid, perhaps.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no. I mean, how did that robot die? Console fire? Kylo die into an asteroid.
What do we got? What's the consensus? It looks on the rock to me.
It does look. Is he going to be rolling a die? He's picking up that red. It's on the rock. No damage. It is blank. But now we have what looks like a range 2 shot from that shuttle with Palpatine backing him. Palpatine saying, I have you now. taking a little cue from his apprentice right there.
And
here comes that 3-bank
sloop from Quickdraw.
I don't think it's going to be Quickdraw that puts it through. It will be the Emperor.
It's going to be the shuttle.
He's only got to get 1 through. He can Palp himself a crit, and there's a target lock in place as well.
Yeah, this is Kylo's going out.
Hang on. Quickdraw's got a shot.
Here's a range 3 shot from Quickdraw. I see
Spending
1
that
crit.
target lock 1 crit.
I see a hit and a crit. Kylo could probably dodge this.
He barely does. Now, if he had Palped in a crit right there, Quickdraw would have literally killed everything on the board.
But no, here comes a shot from the Palp shuttle.
Hang on.
Range 2.
I think we got something on the stream. Stunned pilot should have gone off on that rock. On Kylo, stunned pilot. So
yes.
I mean, this is a better way to end the stream, but stunned pilot should have gone off on that rock.
Yeah, so that
Thank
Kylo
you very much,
actually,
chat.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is, though. The shuttle does, in fact, put in the final damage, but stunned pilot. Yep. So that's the end of round 4. Sam Shepic coming away over Kyle with an excellent 100-0 victory. Look at, man, that quick draw.
Not 100-0.
Sorry, yes, 116 with that Omicron group pilot. Good Lord, that quick draw sloop midway through the round absolutely turned that in his favor.
Yeah, everything just went once the cluster at the bottom of the board started, Sam's maneuvering just really got him out of that on top.
Absolutely, and thank you very much for the donations. We are going to transition and go up to round 5 here in just 1 second. bit.ly/CAC Denver. Keep getting your donations in to receive those raffle tickets and the prizes that we've got next round. You really don't want to miss these fire sprays that we've got coming up. Anyways, thank you very much to Sam and Kyle for being on the stream. For Back to Dials, I'm Asa.
I'm Ben.
And we'll see you in round 5.